All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome. We got a fun one today. So we did a stream a day or two ago. It was a long 15-hour stream, and Bug Legacy was the hero that the stream needed late in the stream. It was supposed to be a 12-hour stream, and Bug Legacy was like, "Well, how much for you to do another donation bonus league?" And I'm like, $75, my man. That's a pretty high number. No one would ever do that one. Bam, Bug Legacy came through and had me play a deck similar to this, a modern Dark Petition Seasons Pass deck. And not gonna lie, my first impression was like, ooh, that looks really slow. But we tweaked it a little bit and went 4-1. And I was like, wow, this deck's actually pretty cool. So I've tweaked it some more, and we're gonna rock it. This looks pretty sweet. So again, this is initial idea was Bug Legacy's, a viewer of mine. And now we've taken it and updated it and worked on it a bit. And so what do we got here? You may remember the card Seasons Past from Standard. This was a big, like, end game, like, kill everything and draw everything back, and super long game win condition kind of card. I believe Reed Duke played it at a Pro Tour, maybe. If not, that sounds like a reasonable thing to happen. So 6 mana sorcery. You return any number of cards with different mana costs from your graveyard to your hand. So you get back a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 0. And basically just draw 5 or 6 cards from your graveyard that are all good, which is pretty sweet. And the standard deck also played the card Dark Petition, which is a 5 mana tutor effect. And if you have Spell Mastery, you get a Dark Ritual to go along with it. Usually seen in Storm combo decks in Legacy. Actually, kind of a cool card. I mean, it's essentially Demonic Tutor, because you spend 5 mana, but you end up getting 3 back. So if you're casting a card like Liliana Blast Hope or Phyrexian Arena or something like that off of it, it basically just costs 2, which is pretty sweet. And Modern's a format full of a lot of really powerful single cards against single strategies. Damnation against humans, Nihil Spellbomb against Dredge, and so on and so forth. And having the ability to tutor for them is actually pretty cool, especially when it comes to your sideboard too, which we'll get to. So what we have here is basically a kind of a green-black rock deck. Looking to play a longer game, a lot of answers. We have a lot of the usual interaction you'd see in a green-black deck. Fatal Push, we got some discard spells in Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize. And we got more removal in Cast Down and Collective Brutality and Abrupt Decay, Maelstrom Pulse, Engineered Explosives. A lot of the usual suspects in Modern as far as just killing a variety of things in efficient ways. We can kill planeswalkers, we can kill artifacts, we can kill lots of stuff. So we got that. But usually these decks play like a Jund deck. They have like 4 Dark Confidant, 4 Tarmogoyf and stuff. And we're ramping it up a little bit. We're playing 3 copies of Search for Tomorrow. And we're playing 3 copies of Sakura-Tribe Elder. And we're kind of just going to be ramping up a little bit. Our main win condition is going to be Tireless Tracker, which I think obviously is the best card ever printed. I kind of wish we had 4, but 3's fine for now. And then we have a few like spicy ones. We have 1 Scavenging Ooze. We have 1 Thragtusk, which is very important for life gain in longer games. And we have a Walking Ballista. And our end game really is to just kind of grind our opponent down and then Dark Petition for Seasons Past and get it all back. Might not even be necessary. This card, it's pretty good though. Upon first glance, you're like, that looks real slow for Modern. We cast about 8 Seasons Pasts in the league we played 2 days ago. It was actually quite good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then Dark Petition was really, really good. This card overperformed. Of course, Dark Petition makes black, black, black. So black 3-drops are a good place to be. We have 1 of each Liliana, which can be like an Edict effect if necessary. And then, of course, Liliana Blast Hope is just great. Can be a win condition. Kill little creatures. Again, more good grinding. Hero's Downfall can handle anything and be cast off Petition. So if there's a Teferi, it needs to be answered. And then the one I was stoked to add, Phyrexian Arena. This card's great. I've played a lot of Phyrexian Arena in my day. My first ever deck was a Phyrexian Arena Chrome Mox Zombies deck that would go turn 1, land, Chrome Mox Arena. Go. That's a good turn 1. But that's pretty sweet. We have one Traverse the Ulvenwald, kind of like an extra land. I cut a land for it. Delirium is definitely a real thing in this deck. And being able to tutor for a creature or get it back with Seasons Pass as a 1 is pretty cool. It's an experiment. And then our lands are pretty basic. You know, we have a lot of basics, which is nice against Blood Moon. Some fetch lands for Tireless Tracker and stuff. 3 Field of Ruin. Tron seems like a pretty bad matchup. Even Urborg. You know, Treetop Village. Just the usual stuff. I'm not sure about the land mix. We're playing 2 Woodland Cemetery also. I think this card's very important. I think the Buddy lands are a little underplayed in Modern for fair decks. If you're playing a fair 2-color deck, Buddy lands are great. And then our sideboard gets to be a little wild because we can play all these cool one-ofs with our tutor effects. We have 2 Surgical. Graveyard Hate is important because graveyard decks tend to go long pretty well, and we're going to give them a lot of time to set up, so Surgical seems important. 4th Fatal Push for humans and stuff. 2 Brutalities. This card's obviously great. You know, burn, infect, faster matchups. 1 Flaying Tendrils is basically the best Wrath you can get off Dark Petition and cast at the same time. It's not great. Bantu's Last Reckoning, I think the drawback is far too large. There's also exile stuff too, so good against Bloodgash, things of that nature. 1 Kalitas, nice extra win condition. Good card to get off Dark Petition. Good against creature decks. Again, life gain is important because we are going to be playing longer games. We got 1 Carnage Tyrant, the old Carney T, for you know, your big time control decks. I'd imagine most control decks would board out their Wraths against us. We'll see. 1 Thrawn the Last Troll. Same idea. We got an Obstinate Baloth for some more life gain. Might want another one of these. It's also good against Hollow 1. We got a Choke for all them filthy blue mages. Can choke them out. 1 Fulminator Mage. A little extra ammo against Tron. Our plan against Tron is going to be to try and kill one of their lands and then Surgical with Tron pieces. 1 Damping Sphere. Nice tutorable effect against Tron and Storm. A Needle. Can stop Planeswalkers, etc. And then a 2nd Nihil Spellbomb. So sideboard's pretty hard to build. Obviously, with all of the possible cards we can play, you know, getting the right mix is going to be tough. But I was honestly pretty impressed with this deck. It's pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to playing again. So let's go. What's up, my friends? Holy Flab, C2, Green Robbie. What's up, my friend? We got some new emotes. Check those out. We got Jim D. What? Jim D. Fear, Jim D. Punt, and Jim D. Hand. Check those out. And donation bonus leagues are open again. Yes, I'll be doing a lot of those tomorrow. I got a lot more leagues to go through. It's like 3 or 4 left in the queue. So I'll be going through that tomorrow. Doing a nice long stream tomorrow. Today is John's school orientation thing at 3:30. So I'll only be on for a bit today. Might do a John and Jim show after the orientation though. So Knight of Souls Betrayal, that's a really good one. I'm gonna take notes on these because that's a really good idea. Don't be shy. Yell out your cards. Chat thought of what did chat think of? Oh, Choke. Chat thought of Choke last stream. I thought of Phyrexian Arena, but alright, hand's fine. If our opponent's playing an unfair deck, we're probably in trouble, but Holy Flab, yeah, go nuts. So the hand emote, very often on stream I say, raise your hand if you're going to SCG Baltimore. Right? And people usually put the O with the slash. Now you have a hand emote. You can raise your hand. Yeah, love a good choke. I do kind of wish we had the 4th Tireless Tracker. But for now, we can live without it. Honestly, like Cavern of Souls might be a reasonable one either. It's actually not my hand. I just found a stock photo online. Morning, Glory. You're having a problem with PayPal? You can also use bits for a donation bonus league. I accept bits as well. Like bits of string. What's up, Sam? Yeah, me and Tireless Tracker are... Alright, so I think our blue matchup is not great, unfortunately. We're going to hold our fetch line against our Tracker, but yeah, our blue matchup is not great in game one. Ishkana, that card's a little too weak for Modern, I think. I mean, it'd be fine against, like, Affinity, I guess, but it's not great. Thanks, Sam. Sam. Yeah, like, Cryptic Command is very, very good against us. Fatal Push. You gotta click us? That's interesting, because I honestly think this is a terrible play. This play means that they have 0 counter spells, and they're scared of something resolving. But now we get to resolve. We're either going to resolve Thragtusk, or I guess resolving Dark Petition isn't even good, so he doesn't get mana yet. That sucks. If we could petition for a Phyrexian Arena, that'd be insane. What's up, Sam? Yeah, the old 0-3 was not great. It took Thragtusk. Alright, so kind of a tilt, because I would like to be able to make mana off petition, but we can't do that, which kind of sucks. Nothing really to Dark Petition for, because they're just going to have a Cryptic up next turn. So I'm just going to fetch a land. I'm just going to tag this this click. Also gets the second spell in the graveyard. You know, we have 5 discard spells in our deck too, so like drawing a discard spell here would be great. Thoughtseize in particular. Nope, another Abrupt Decay. Alright, well. Usual problem of drawing a bunch of removal spells against the blue-white control deck. I was keeping Decay because I wanted to keep it for Search for Azcanta, things of that nature.
Oh, you do know what it is for a league.
What's up, Xerox? Xerox, thank you, my friend. Fill out that form. Am I milling people? Everyone show some love in chat for Xerox. 50 bucks for a donation bonus league. Xerox, is tomorrow good for you? We're doing a lot of stuff tomorrow. Teferi is also very good against us. Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to lose this game. Urborg. So I think we're just waiting. We're just gonna wait till we can double spell. Until they have a Planeswalker or something in play, like we're not really in any rush. Their hand is probably a mixture of a bunch of At the Exiles and counter spells and stuff. I mean, they can field everyone all they want. I have plenty of basics. I'm more than welcome to thin my deck out. Post-board, things get a lot better. We get Thrun, Carnage Tyrant. Get to remove all these kill spells from our deck. We get Choke. Walking Ballista is not the worst. 6, 8, 5, 3. I would love to draw Tireless Tracker. That would be great. just going to cast it for 1. Holy Flab. You can use bits. You can do PayPal. I think they probably just path it here. No, alright. Detention Sphere? That's really annoying. So I have Abrupt Decay for a Sphere, but the Sphere obviously will return a 0/0 Walking Ballista. I would take tickets, sure. I was just gonna pump and shoot. What's up, Quinn? I'm not sure about the exact slots in the Bridgevine deck. I haven't really played it that much. Pretty annoying because if it was any other threat, we could just destroy the Sphere, but they know we have the Sphere. It's on 5 and 4. You still can't double spell. Thanks for playing a land. Alright, we're just going to pop that right now. Only one basic left. We're actually running out. We just drew Phyrexian Arena naturally? Wow. What would I even Dark Petition for then? I guess like a Planeswalker? Yeah, I guess Liliana's pretty good, right? Yeah. Let's at this point they could have Cryptic Snack. Cryptic 4/2. Never mind. Alright, let's just start on Arena. Alright. Counter draw. Sweet Xerox, thank you, my friend. Yeah. Okay. I mean, at least that means they don't have 2 Cryptics. Probably have Snap, though. Alright, well, that's dead. That's a really good draw. That's kind of what we're looking for here. Their end is Cryptic, Cryptic, Path, Path, Terminus, Terminus. Okay. So, we're almost there, actually, as far as, like, fighting through all their crap. We get to destroy this Search for Azcanta. Their hand's actually pretty terrible. And if they don't counter this, we get the Seasons Pass next turn. Alright, Cryptic, counter draw. Sure. And then we're just going to Abrupt Decay the Search for Azcanta. Now their hand is Terminus, Terminus, Path, Path. And a fresh card. So they got 2 fresh cards. As long as they aren't a counterspell, a Snapcaster, or a Planeswalker. Might be fine.
Filled out the form, but here's the link again. Keep up the great work, man.
Holy Flab! Donation bonus. And then Dick Coles, resub. We're going for it. So, season's passed. Everyone show some love in chat. Oh, we did it. Alright. So, our 1 is going to be Thoughtseize. Our 0 is going to be Field of Ruin. Our 2 is going to be Abrupt Decay. Our 3 is going to be Phyrexian Arena. And our 5 is going to be Dark Petition. Sweet. And then we're going to probably just... Do I even have a black land left to get? I screwed up. I think I got a swamp off Field of Ruin, and there's 1 Forest left in my deck. That's a problem. So I don't even think I can cast. Yeah. Our Overgrown Tomb's in the graveyard. They destroyed it with the Field of Ruin. They fielded us like twice or 3 times already. This is gonna be embarrassing. Yep, we're tapped. So I screwed up. I should have gotten a forest off the thing we had. So it's fine. First sub, B Mets. What's up, B Mets? How's it going, my friend? What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important, what's your name? Where you from? Puppy name, please. This brew is based off of a donation bonus league I played on Wednesday night. It was user Bug Legacy's deck. We changed it a little bit. Played the league, went 4-1. I was very impressed with it. And then I decided to update it a little bit, put my own spin on it, and here we are. And this is a pretty tough matchup, but I think we're in pretty good shape here. Their hand is Terminus Path, Terminus Path. And this is the reason why, like, this deck sort of looks like the black-green mid-range decks that were popular for a bit. But I like the idea that we're not playing Tarmogoyf and Junk, because look at their hand. Terminus, Terminus, Path, Path. We have no Bobs, no Tarmogoyfs. We're not super creature reliant. All right, we are... Amazingly, they've managed to Field of Ruin us a bunch of times and get all our basics on. The other hand is literally Terminus, 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 Path, Path. So we're going to play Arena and Liliana. Or... we could Dark Petition, make 3 black. No, that's still not enough. Alright. I guess we can just Dark Petition anyway, because it's just like free to do, and then use the black for Liliana. What's up, mister? So we don't want any... Oh man, Seasons Past is back in our deck? I forgot about that. Where'd you get that? I don't want any creatures. Yeah, sweet. Let's get that. Then we'll cast Liliana. Plus... You want to go along with me? Huh? You want to go along with me? Isn't that the combo? I mean, games in Legacy or in Modern rarely get to this game state, so... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Alright, that's awkward. Just gonna play Arena. If they counter it, I don't actually care. We have Seasons Past, like, that's fun. I think we're just gonna chill. Hello. BMats, please repost them. I'm sorry. You can at me in chat. Another hand is Settle, Verdict, Path, etc., etc., etc. It's actual all Wrath of Gods. Seasons Past. Get back. Field of Ruin. Thoughtseize. Dark Petition. I guess that's it. Maybe I gotta wait on a season, but maybe it's a little unnecessary. guess we can just get it back anyway, so. Play field. Yeah. Nihil Spellbomb's kind of sweet, actually. Timely reinforcements and all the same crappy cards. Dark Petition for the other Liliana. Could get Seasons Pass, but like they were just kind of looping and not doing anything. This is a fun game state we got going here. Yeah, sweet. Morning, Stone and Oak. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're playing a crazy black-green Seasons Pass deck based off a viewer deck that was submitted a few days ago. We played it in a donation bonus league, and I really liked it, so here we are. One of the benefits to playing a donation bonus league is that I may play your deck more often. No disallow, I hope? No. So our fetch lands are actually dead. We have no lands to fetch, but this is match 1, game 1. Supreme Verdict. Done. I think you might actually want another basic or two in this deck. Maybe. I don't know. That's a little crazy. I'm just gonna leave the Spellbomb in play. It just counters a Snapcaster Mage, and like we're not really hurting for cards at the moment, so. We're a little hurting for life. We are at 7. We don't want to just die. But I don't think they really have many good ways to damage us, so. Well, normally we kill them with trackers and stuff, but their hand is literally terminus, you know, so. They've discarded some of these. They've discarded a terminus, they cast Verdict, discarded Settle. We can also just decay the arena if it's true. Cast terminus, sure. I mean, we're many turns off needing to do that, so. Alright, we're going to use explosives on the Search for Azcanta. What's up, Ben from Ohio, playing since Mirage. Favorite deck is Panza, favorite card is Tracker. Karn, puppy name. What's up, Ben? Thanks for subbing, appreciate that. Discard. I suppose just discard a land. Our fetch lines are dead at the moment, so. Steve. Wonder if they'll eventually die to the zombies. What do you folks think? Maybe, probably. It's a fairy. Sure. Traverse the Ulvenwald. We can get a Thragtusk, which is nice. We can gain some life. Let's just attack Teferi first and see what happens, I guess. Alright, but I'm pretty sure they're just trying to time us out here. Trying to waste our clock. So we're just going to make fast game actions and call it a day. Sweet B, Mets. Yeah, Columbus is great. I love Columbus. Surprisingly impressive game here because I really think this is a bad matchup for us. Should we cast Thoughtseize first? Yeah, let's cast Thoughtseize first. Terminus, sure. Dusk. There's no reason to decay the arena yet. Like, they're not playing Jeskai. They're not going to bolt us out, you know? And we have a Medallion Clicker or Snapcaster covered, obviously. So, nothing can really kill us out of nowhere. Oh, Damnation, that's useful. Phyrexian Arena is so good. They're just wasting our clock. They're just being rude. Alright, winning game 1, unexpected. Bringing in Carnage Tyrant, Thrun, Fulminator Mage, Joke, maybe some Brutalities, and Pithing Needle. Maybe a Spellbomb too, something like this. And we're going to be cutting Cast down. What's Decay is like okay, Pulse is fine. I guess Hero's Downfall is also fine. He got some of these pushes. Oh, we cut all the pushes. We have enough Field of Ruins that were fine. Cut the Explosives. Cut the Damnation. Maybe you don't need this many Brutalities. Brutality is like a nice little duress effect. And it can like kill a Snapcaster in a pinch, but it's not like great. I might cut like one of the search effects probably. I don't think we need that much like mana ramp. We're not really in a huge rush here. No, Pulse is good. His Pulse kills Planeswalkers. That's why Hero's Downfall and Pulse are very important. They have Jace and what's it called? That other card. Teferi. Pretty happy with this. I could see. That's fine. Two Brutalities is enough. Two bad Duresses is enough for me. Don't tell anyone, but I actually like this deck a lot, and there's a chance I play it at the next open. That's fine. Isn't Fulminator worse than Push in this matchup? No, because it gets a Stone Rain. And we like Stone Rains. Okay, so we're going to fetch. We're going to shock here because we want extra green for our Scavenging Ooze. Their hand is Lyra, Negate, Path, Search. I guess it's Path. I mean, I don't really care about Lyra. It's a mile away, and we'll find an answer. Negate's kind of irrelevant. Like, it's good, but whatever. You can just play around it. Surge is really good, but we have Scavenging Ooze and Field of Ruin. Let's take the path. And we got new emotes. Check out the new emotes, my friends. I'm going to put them in chat. We got Jim D. What? We got Jim D. Fear. John Star's in that one. Oops. We got You Blew It. And we got Hand. So when I say, raise your hand if you're going to SCG Syracuse, what do? You raise them hands. I'm going to just fire Scavenging Ooze off now. There it is. Colonnade. Okay. So they have Negate Lyra card. And we've drawn all lands. Cool. Okay. I mean, Tribe Elder grow Scavenging Ooze is the same thing as leaving Tribe Elder. That's not the same thing, I guess. It's not my hand. It's a stock photo. I was gonna do my hand, but then I just found a stock photo instead, because whatever. I want to leave this mana open for a snap-on path, so we're just gonna leave it like this. All right. Well, I figured we'd draw an answer to Lyra. You know, within our first like 5 draw steps, we have not drawn a spell yet. So I should have gotten a forest probably. Abrupt Decay. That's a start as far as like something to do, but Lyra might just beat us, so that's kind of lame. Opponent also only had 2 lands in their hand when we saw their Lyra, and they've drawn multiple lands in a row. Exclamation point deck list. Usually they play 1 Lyra, 1 Baneslayer. Ooped. Field of Ruin. Alright. I'm still going to play around Snap. Just wait. Spell. That's a spell. I can mess with that. Hope no counterspell. If there is one, we'll just exile it. They have Negate Lyra X. Cool. So Thragtusk doesn't beat Lyra straight up, but it's still a pretty good board. So they slam Lyra, which is fine. They can't really attack, and we can't really attack, which really isn't that bad of a place to be, because oh, they have to ferry. Well, that's not even that good. They have to have. I don't think that's very good. Huh. Yeah, Phyrexian Arena gets the heart beaten. That's a pretty good draw. They have Negate. Why Teferi over Lyra? I don't know, honestly. I'm going to attack Teferi with both. Eternal Witness is whatever. Alright, so we know they have a Negate, so we're just going to chill. Do I play Field? I think we play Field. I mean, that was actually like the nut draw because they have a Lyra in their hand and they only have 5 mana and they're probably going to slam it. So Cycle. I thought we were playing bad standard cards in our deck. Our opponent's playing real bad standard cards in their modern deck. Alright, so now they're going to wait and try and get Lyra Negate. Which is a little weird. But, okay. I misclicked. I meant to get their stuff end step. It's fine. That's a good draw. Alright, we'll start by attacking. I could have Settle, I guess. I probably should have Inquisitioned first. Nope, they have something else. Cryptic, tap, team. Sure. So, we're just gonna say go. I want them to cast Lyra with Negate backup, and then we're going to blow them out with Inquisition and Liliana the Veil. So, they drew a tap land. We drew a tap land also. Alright. I'm just going to make sure they don't have Settle. I get a Snapcaster Mage. Hold on. Let's just attack. I mean, you don't gotta, convince me to put inspiration into my deck. So, Cryptic Command. Okay. Tasty. Alright. It's fine. I mean, again, they think they're rolled up with Negate and Lyra, and we're rolled up right behind them. So, and we're also going to be lethal because we're going to be able to eat the Lyra and deal 9. So, unless they've drawn a Logic Knot or a second copy of a counterspell, we should be fine. Negate Disdainful Stroke. Haha! Nice Disdainful Stroke. I should have cast Choke first. Because they're just going to concede now. But we could have given them a little choke beforehand. Get him. That was pretty convincing, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a pretty bad matchup, and we just rocked it. You folks are tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. This is a deck that was submitted to me as a late-night donation bonus league. So on Wednesday, I did a 12-hour stream where I did 5 donation bonus leagues. At the end of it, user Bug Legacy was like, so, how much for another league now that it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you've been streaming for 13 hours? And I was like, $75, my man. No way they'll do that. And cha-ching! So I stayed up till like 4 in the morning playing this deck, and I actually really, really liked it. So I updated it a bit, and we're going to work on it a little bit more, and it's pretty cool. How could you choke a man who's already dead? This hand's fine. Hopefully they're playing creatures. We're 1-0, we just started. If you're just tuning in, make sure you follow the stream. The deck is super sweet. I don't know, just dope. I like it. I think Liliana the Veil is actually not good against blue-white. Hot take. Are Chaos Drafts still on Moto? I have no idea. How do you feel about the multitude of one-ofs? Well, it's sort of like how a deck works. You have tutors and stuff. I'll play Mill tomorrow. Xerox, what time is good for you? Ooh, Death Shadow of some kind? Dismember, Inquisition, Bauble, Thoughtseize. You're taking the Thoughtseize, I guess. Peter Parker? What's up, Blues? Mishra's Bauble, Verdant Catacomb. That Verdant Catacomb wasn't in their hand. Because I don't want them to lose life. They're playing Death Shadow. Come on now. Mick says, I've played Burn for the past year. Any suggestions for a deck to grind people down? I mean, Mardu Pyromancer. It's probably one of the more grindy ones. Jeskai, Blue-White, this deck. If you're excited about this deck, put a Mr. Destructoid in chat, please. Peter Parker is a pretty good name. Alright, they played a Scalding Tarn. They fetched Serum Visions. We're good against Shadow. We're very soft to Angler at the moment. Blue says Freeland Civvy. Free hat. Free hat. Well, we're a little out of spells here, but that's okay. Free hat, free hat. Thought Scour. Ah, they milled the Angler. Sweet. Watery Grave, Thoughtseize. Alright. I mean, we do need to draw a spell of some kind. That's going to be a thing we'd like to do. But Swamp, I guess. Tireless Tracker. Search for Mara. Yeah. Okay. We're holding this Catacombs. We want to draw a Tracker. I think I want a 4th Tracker in this deck. I think it's possible that Tribe Elder is just better than Search Tomorrow too. This could be an old stubby D here. Oh my god. Alright, well, I mean, if they have a Stubborn Denial, nope, they don't. Alright. Something that's a spell. Well, that is a spell, but it's not a particularly good one. Okay. B-Mets, thanks for subbing, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Their hand is Dismember, because they played this Delta already, because they would have just done it. Dismember card. We got 2 turns to draw some answer to this Death Shadow. Yeah, not going for it. Or I guess they would have to fetch a red source and maybe just kill it. Huh. No, we're dead. All right. I mean, kind of stinky, but yeah. Well, dismembering the shadow is just like shoving all in. There's no point in doing that and just dying to a kill spell or something. All right, so tough game one there. Tough game one. We're gonna bring in a push, a choke, a thrun, maybe Kalitas. Want Spellbomb. This is probably a matchup where we don't want the Dark Petitions in the Seasons Past. They just have Stubborn Denial and things that make these cards look really stupid. Brutality seems bad. I also wouldn't mind cutting like a Search for Tomorrow effect. We just want a lot of bombs. I feel like we're 1-0. Baloth's like okay. Kalitas. I think creature threats are good threats. Maybe Carnage Tyrant's fine too. Carnage Tyrant deals with Angler as well as just killing them. Cast down, Fatal Push, discard spells, Spellbomb. Abrupt Decay, that's a lot of pushes, honestly. You don't want to be overloaded on ways to kill. I'm gonna cut the explosives. You don't want to be overloaded on ways to kill Death Shadow and die to an Angler, you know? So no surgical. That's not really where we're at. I would say typically fair kind of removal heavy decks do all right against Death Shadow, but like their hands are really good. Arena seems slow. I mean, it's still good. We're gonna be grinding for sure. This is a pretty good end. We can keep this. Right. The problem that game was we kind of ground a little bit. They had 2 threats instead of 1. We killed 1 and they just had a few lands and died. You know, you just want to have more spells in your opponent. Thanks for following, my friend. If you haven't followed the stream, make sure to hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Follow the stream, follow on YouTube. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just one league today. This is a Seasons Pass deck submitted by a viewer of mine for a donation bonus league. I liked it a lot, so I'm playing it more. Always a possible perk of a donation bonus league is that I just like your deck and keep playing it. I might even play this deck in the open. Be sure to hop over on Twitter. Give me a follow on there as well, at JimDavisMTG. Going over 10,000 followers for the year. We're on our way there. We're getting there. All right, so they just went Bobble, Sack, Go. Our Urborg definitely helps them a little bit, but I want to keep this fetch land in my hands. We're just going to go Tribe Elder. Blues, I honestly don't remember. It was a pretty big store, if I remember correctly, but just follow Team BCW on Twitter. You can learn about all the events we do before it opens. Check it out. Also, StarCityGames.com. Legacy picks, what we play. Woo! Am I playing Goblins? Maybe. I don't know. Go read it. New feature on StarCityGames.com called What We'd Play. It's on the premium side. Every weekend before a big tournament, it's what 5 to 8 of the best Star City minds would play, and a reason why. Check it out, StarCityGames.com. New feature, What We'd Play, and I'm in there. So now you definitely want to check it out. Why is Burnsy eating a $30 card? Burnsy's sleeping right now, actually. All right, so Thoughtseize is pretty good. We're obviously looking for Tracker this turn. We can't do that anymore, but I'm not going to Charlotte. It's the one open I'm skipping. It's John's birthday that weekend, but I'll be at almost every other open. I'm pretty sure I'm skipping it. We'll see. All right, so losing Tracker here is a huge tilt. Obviously, Tracker was our entire plan so far. We were just going to get a land, play Tracker, get 2 clues, and probably win the game. So them pausing so long when the Tracker is just an obvious take means they probably have a shadow in their hands. They're thinking about push. And now we're in a kind of awkward spot where we like don't even want to attack with Tribe Elder because they're at 15. And when they're in this mid-level life total, you usually just want to leave them alone, honestly. So we might just say go. Traverse, not looking great here. This was I just kind of threw this in as a one of, as like an experiment, thinking I'd be better than a land. So we do have artifacts and stuff in our deck. So does not looking very good right now. All right, so they probably have a Stubborn Denial, which kind of stinks. Hello. How you doing? Okay. Well, we can cast that next turn if we cast Traverse for a land. And then we can just cast it and probably kill them with it. So let's do that, I guess. We're going to upkeep, try and kill this shadow, make them waste their mana if they have a thingy. Yep, there's your thingy. Stubby D. Ideally, they don't have another shadow here. An angler would be tolerable. Alright, I mean, we're doing it. Nice little side effect of the, that's a good draw. We're still going to Carnage Tyrant though. Side effect of Urborg is we can just leave our fetch land in play for tracker later. Carnage Tyrant! What? It's a big pissed off dinosaur. What are you going to do about that, fool? Don't play Liliana of the Veil. A second shadow? Okay. Nature finds a way. Yeah, but you spent so long thinking about if you could do a thing. You never stopped to think if you should. Alright, let's start here. Tilt! Well, now we're in trouble. I don't know if we can win. I mean, their hand has been pretty good. I played against Shadow twice now in the last like 2 days. My deck just looks so good. Like, whatever happened to this deck? I guess it sucks against humans and stuff, but like, god damn. Like, it feels like they're playing Legacy. No, let them block. Well, they had the stuff. I guess whatever, we could attack. But the thing is, we need to inform our attack based on what they have or not. So yeah, we can't really attack because they just go to 1 and then kill us, or just block Treetop Village. So I guess we're just saying go. Doesn't feel good. Feels bad that we paid 6 mana for a creature and their 1-drop is going to eat it alive. But that is the life we're currently living. Like, we drew 3 push this game, and we have not killed a single shadow. Unfortunately, we haven't drawn Abrupt Decay. That's a pretty good one here. Like, if we drew Decay over push, but eight and 8 is 16, so we are dead. I guess we have to double block and just hope we drop a thingy. Drop Maelstrom Pulse, that'd be sweet. The problem is they still have 2 cards in their hand. They can easily have Snapcaster Mage. They can have a lot of stuff. All right. Well. Oh my God. Well. Our poor dinosaur. It's about to get run over. Damnation or Maelstrom Pulse? Excuse me. How many outs we got here? Yeah, nature didn't find a way that time. We have Damnation. We have Maelstrom Pulse. And that is it. Fetch on upkeep. I guess that does. I guess if we're literally only drawing the 2 cards, you might as well. We're not forest, are we? Yeah, we are. Doesn't matter. We're just Damnation or Maelstrom Pulse, right? So it's get tapped. Burnsy! Burnsy! They're trying to draw a card, play Shadow, and say go. God damn it. Probably still going to lose. We are 5, but... Jim D. What? Use your new emotes. Thragtusk. I'll take it. Ugh, that's fine. We can beat that. Sorry, Carney T. We have 1, 2, 3 more creatures. They can just attack. They have to block. They can't kill us. I have an opinion on Death Shadow and Legacy. It's very, very good. Another Angler? That's a pretty good draw. Alright. I mean, they're still in the Abyss. It doesn't really matter. I guess they get attacked for 5 here. And we attack back and they block. But, like, they're just in the Abyss, so... Yeah. I guess we are... Are we out of creatures? Yeah, we're out of creatures. So it's a 9/9. Alright. Ran out of the woods yet. What's up, Unicorns? What's up, my friend? How's it going, everyone? Scry went bottom top. That's pretty scary. Let's draw a spell here, please. That's something, I guess. It's not great, but like, if they have an answer to Scavenging Ooze, it's bad, but It buys time. They can't double attack now. Alright, what's top card? They topped a card. Yeah, Traverse seems pretty bad. Exile a Vision so they can't Angler. They have 2 fetch lands in play. Oh, I have Urborg. Alright, I guess that was bad. I mean, they could have just fetched a land. Like, fetched an island and done it. So, why not attack? Because they'll block my 9/9 with their 2 5/5s. Alright, yeah. I guess that was a punt. We could have exiled the 1 card. Could have exiled the... Yeah, I think we screwed up. Alright. I didn't think they had any anglers left, honestly. I guess they play 4 angler, right? Never mind. I'm thinking of a different... of legacy decks. Alright. Alright. Didn't play around our opponent's outs there. Got punished. Alright. There's no way our opponents actually draw more threats than we do. Or more spells. They're pretty threat light. Spell? Alright, that plays at least. Do we wait until their turn and let them attack? Stubborn Denial. I think we do. I think they might just go for a big attack, and we can kill it, and then maybe make some huge blocks and stuff. I'm gonna wait. If they draw Stubborn Denial and kill us, I think that is very unlikely, and the chance they make a bad attack here is better for us. So, all right. I mean, I guess it's just whatever. Hoping they would just like go for something crazier than that, but now I have a 10/10. Tireless Tracker. Tribe Elder. Tribe Elder's actually kind of cool. We still... The problem is I don't want them just to draw a push and kill my Ooze, then we can't ever win. So there's some value in just trading off my Ooze with both of their creatures. Like, just trade Ooze for 2 anglers. Well, if they draw like a... something, I don't know. We attack, they triple, we trade Ooze for 2 anglers, and we have Baloth, Tribe Elder versus Angler. Otherwise, other option, if we just wait, they just draw a push, you probably can't win anymore. I'm gonna double trade here. Well, Sakura doesn't matter because it goes to 11/11 and they just block with all 3, so I guess I'll play it first, give myself the option, but oh right, I target the Baloth too. Well, then they would just chump and then eat, which I guess is fine. Oh yeah, I like that actually. Okay, I'm cool with that. Would have gotten there eventually. So now we're just gonna chump or eat chump, which is fine. Okay, so now we're gonna have a Scavenging Ooze that can't be beaten. This is fine. So what happened there was, by attacking with the 4/4 and the Ooze, if we attack with just the Ooze, they just triple block and kill it. And I think that's actually almost okay. But by attacking like this, now they can't stop the Ooze at all. They have to draw a kill spell. So now we beat the board. Liliana. I'm going to take 5. That's pretty cool. Just, okay, sure. You got it. You got me. So now we just attack with... Does putting them to 3 really matter? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to block anyway, so let's attack. Alright. Got a little lucky that game. Just like a tiny bit lucky. So, I'll take it. I almost don't mind being on the draw in this matchup. So I just want to have more cards against their Thoughtseizes and stuff. Maybe I just want this explosives. Like the shadows are the really, really scary ones. What do we cut? Kind of the search. Search is fine. Got this traverse. Traverse is pretty bad. Let's do that. Ballista's fine. What's up, Chronic? If you folks are tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim Davis. We're playing a pretty wild deck. This was a donation bonus league a few days ago. I like the deck a lot, so we're playing it some more. Did I see Arrival? That's the movie with the aliens and stuff. Yeah, I saw it. It was fine. Arrival reminded me of a mix between Contact and Independence Day. Six drops in Modern. What's up? Alright, well. I'm having trouble drawing spells. So we're not going to block here. Liliana is good with other spells in conjunction with stuff, but it's not really great like just naked like this by itself. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, oh, okay, cool. All right, well, let's just draw Damnation, I guess, or something, because we're just like dead. And waste till Sunday. Maelstrom Pulse, Thoughtseize, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good draw from our opponent. Last card, Stubborn Denial? No, it's Swamp, obviously. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we have a draw step or two. They draw Serum Visions. I mean, their best draw is like 2 shadows on turn 2, but Thragtusk would be okay. We're reaching here though. We are not in great shape. Alright, we're dead. I mean, that kind of sucked. We kept a 3 spell 4 land hand and drew 2 lands in a row. And they had a pretty good hand. What are you gonna do? You know? Our deck's still sweet. Our curve is pretty high, so I really think that would still should be a fine matchup for us though. Like typically Shadow struggles a bit against the like really removal dense decks. But just didn't really work out for us. So, what are you going to do? We're 1-1. If you're sitting in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. We're trying out this Green Black Seasons Past Dark Petition crazy stuff deck. And deck's pretty sweet. Again, this was a donation bonus league for Bug Legacy a few nights ago, and I just really liked the deck, and I wanted to keep playing it. So I updated it a bit. I added Phyrexian Arena, I added Choke, and lowered the curve a bit, put more trackers in, and here we are. If you're sitting in, make sure you follow the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Thanks everyone for watching and tuning in. We had a 15-hour stream on Tuesday, and then today we're just doing this one league. Might do a John and Jim show later this evening. That's my stepson John. We hang out and play. Used to be retro games. We've been playing a lot of Cuphead lately. Long stream tomorrow. No tournaments for me this weekend. Maybe some streams over the weekend too. We'll see. We'll see. Blues asks, what's the best budget deck to get into Modern for a person that took 15 years off? I think Elves is a pretty good budget deck in Modern. It's pretty cheap, pretty powerful. I don't know about prices that well, like what decks are cheap. I know Elves is pretty cheap though. Alright, this hand looks kind of like a cube draft, but sure. I'm gonna keep. Burn's fine. Oh my god, alright. I almost wanted to concede. This hand has 0 chance to win. And we can just hide what we're playing. Yeah, I'm actually... They kept 7, right? I think I was going to concede. There's no way in a million years this hand ever beats Tron. And let's just not show them what we're playing. Definitely probably our worst possible matchup. Yeah, I'm just going to concede. I'd say we're like less than 5% against a 7-card Tron hand. And maybe even less than that. So let's just not let them know what we're playing. Alright, so we're going to bring in Fulminator Mage, Damping Sphere. Our plan is to Surgical Extraction, a Tron land. We want Pithing Needle. We have a lot of cards to take out. Fatal Push, Cast Down, Brutality. I guess Damnation isn't the worst. Explosives is bad. Hero's Downfall is okay. I mean, a lot of these cards are real bad. Show them a fetch. How would they play into Abrupt Decay? They're just going to cast Karn on turn 3 and kill us. We have 3 Field of Ruin also. Yeah, if only there was a Water Moon to make all lands islands, and then we could choke them. I guess the Water Moon would just be good anyway, but I don't mind Spellbombs, it's just cycles. We're kind of just looking for our good cards anyway. I don't mind some threats. I don't mind like Thrun, honestly, just as a way to like attack them and provide a little bit of pressure. Versus this is a really bad matchup, so you got to reach a little bit. Traverse is good for... Yeah, actually, Spellbomb turns on possible Delirium. Phyrexian Arena is probably just the worst. Damnation's also really bad. I guess Damnation's worse. Damnation could possibly mop up some Wormcoil Engine tokens, but... Alright, let's try this. This is not good. This is... we're going into a gunfight with a butter knife here. We're going to try. Mono Blutron? That would be pretty funny. Okay. Combo assembled. Keep. Just gotta draw land. We even have Decay for a turn 2 map.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
They are playing Blutron. Well, that made our chances to win game 1 up to like 40% because Mono Blutron's atrocious. Nah, we're probably still a major dog here, but okay. They are playing Mono Blutron. Eldrazi Tron is extremely unlikely. Okay. Sometimes you have expectations of what your opponent is doing, and sometimes those expectations are not met. Just draw land. Any black land, please. Talisman of Dominance. Yeah, this all makes a lot of sense. Black land, please. God damn it. Alright, well, oh my god, come on. You know, we beat that blue-white control deck. Things are going so well. Mindslaver? That's pretty awkward. Alright, well... Again, thankfully these mono blue Tron decks are just so unbelievably bad. We still have a reasonable chance to win this game. I'm going to do it now so they can't counter it. Yeah, thankfully we drew a land now and not next turn after we get Mindslavered. Their hand is Condescend, Mindslaver. Pulse, Mindslaver? Because I don't really care about getting Mindslavered, honestly. What are they going to do? Cast Tireless Tracker? Like, who cares? Alright, their deck is an Ugin, a Wormcoil, 2 Ballistas, a Sundering Titan, a Karn. These decks are so bad. O-Stones, some Remans and crap. Still seems like a pretty bad matchup, but sure. Won't show us their hand? Sure. Like, Mindslavering me essentially just kills my Walking Ballista. Well, Mono Blue Tron just plays like one of each good card. Like Tron, Green Tron just plays all the good cards and kills you. Mono Blue Tron just plays a bunch of crappy cards and then one of each good card. It's like it's like playing Tron in hard mode. Yeah, they saw a good Tron deck and they were like, nah, it's not for me. Alright, I mean, go nuts. Tron land arts. I mean, I have the ones that I like. I don't like this one. You gonna cast my Damping Sphere or cast my Tireless Tracker? What do you want to do, opponent? Damping Sphere is obviously very bad now, but they have a Condescend. I guess they have Condescend. Also, they can cast a spell into Condescend, which is fine. It's just trades a card for a Condescend. Nothing. Sure. To be this body's over. Alright, so they thirst. They discard a Mindslaver. Again, they have Condescend, which kind of sucks. But I kind of want to just Stone Rain them, honestly. Ooh, that's brutal. Alright, they repealed the Talisman. Unfortunately, it's turn 7, and we only have 3 lands in play. I guess we have a 4th, but we're kind of just in trouble here. That's awkward, because now I can resolve Tracker through Condescend, but I gotta play a land first. Nice Condescend. Oh, yeah, would I have Remand? Ugh. Yeah, I mean, despite the fact that this blue Tron deck is pretty awful, it's still really good against us. I mean, the Tron lands are still really good against us regardless. And then cards like Remand are also really good against us. Not commonly played cards in the format, but... Recurrent Mindslaver, they have 4, 8. Snapcaster Mage. Alright, I mean we're just super dead this game. Discard an Oblivion Stone. Yeah, I mean we're just dead. Alright, obviously you can see, we're just dead. You win, blue Tron opponent. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Pretty stinky one there. That's fun. We're 1 and 2. We lost to some pretty good shadow hands. We just lost the blue Tron. I mean, beating any Tron. It's funny because I actually think that green Tron might be a better matchup than blue Tron, despite the fact that blue Tron's really bad. Because cards like Remand and stuff are so good against us, and if we're able to pull off our Field of Ruin Surgical combo against a real Tron deck with real cards in it, and they have like 9/7 drops in their hand and can't cast anything, we can actually win the game. But beating Remands and stuff plus Tron cards seems tough. What's up, Blues? How we go, my friend? A little G-Lobmancer. Hand is, oh my god, Hoogland, Nimble Obstructionist, Remand, Snapcaster Mage, Opt. I should take the Snapcaster Mage, I guess. Next turn we take Obstructionist with Thoughtseize. They are remanding my Thoughtseize. Alright, well, I guess I'll just Thoughtseize again. Just a wizard deck, it's not actually Hoogland. Obstructionist, they've drawn another Snapcaster Mage and a Wizard's Lightning. That's pretty good. I mean, Snapcaster Mage is like the best card by a mile. Alright. They drew a land. So they can now Nimble Obstructionist our fetch land. So I guess we're just going to Inquisition them. That's fine. Take a Wizard's Lightning, play a Treetop Village. Their hand is Opt. So our life total is a little scary. I don't like, yeah, okay. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Alright, I mean we gotta kill a stupid bird, just more damage. Pretty frustrating. think this should be like fine for us.
Back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
Yeah, again, like I was saying, the card Remand is particularly good against us. Not a very commonly played card in Modern, but it is very good against us. Unfortunately, I'd say we're pretty dead this game. Yeah, this card seems real bad. That card's got to go. I mean, we're just dead on board, basically. So, alright. Yeah, I mean, this deck seems fun. I don't think it's particularly good, but I think it's definitely the kind of like scrappy deck where you just like play really, really well, you can win. Alright. Brutalities. Choke. Flaying Tendrils. Baloth. Kalitas. Thrun. We're going to cut the Dark Petition package, I think, because it's just so bad against Remand and Mana Leak. We're going to cut Phyrexian Arena. We can cut Liliana of the Veil seems pretty bad. Explosive seems okay. They have a lot of ones, I guess. Traverse. Nihil Spellbomb's also just like fine. So you can take, maybe the searches come out when the expensive cards come out. Maybe I should just put Spellbomb in because it's good against Lobmancer and Snapcaster Mage, and it's a very low opportunity cost, and it turns on Traverse. Am I going SU Syracuse? Yes, I am. And then the last card will be the fourth push. Zam, I'm not sure. Alright, I think we're fine here. We still have we have a lot of good removal spells. We have brutalities, okay. That's fine. Scavenging Ooze should be good. We can kind of clear the way with our brutality, hopefully. Syracuse is modern, I believe. I mean, I'm cool with turn 3 Thrun if we draw a land. I can buy that. We get spell snared here. What's up, Samurai? Modern Seasons Past. I mean, I'm going for it, so whatevs. Land. Close. Close to a land. Alright, I mean, I'll just traverse for a land, I guess. I cut a land for this traverse. I think traverse is pretty bad. I figured one traverse might be better than a land. It'd be kind of cool, but it has not been very good. Not casting Scavenging Ooze. Opt goes bottom. Yeah, I mean, here's a Thrunski. Why don't you have Funski with my Thrunski? I'm sorry for that. I apologize. Nimble Obstructionist. Anything but the Obstructionist. Windswept Heath. That is pretty good. We're gonna... I kind of want to escalate brutality, but if they just remand it, it just feels really bad. I also want to cast Scavenging Ooze. I guess we can just Brutality. It's just Brutality. We'll escalate once. It'll probably get remanded, but this Damnation's not doing much for us, so they remanded. It's fine. Sure. Now we have a Fatal Push available. You could also just fetch up a... You gotta fetch a duel to cast Push and Brutality. Maybe we just cast this Scavenging Ooze and make them deal with it. Like, if it resolves, it's actually just pretty insane anyway, so... If they counter it, like, whatever. We're just gonna kill them with Thrun anyway. If they counter it, we can just... Yeah, sure, that's pretty good. I maybe should have fetched first. We're just gonna say go. Okay. Get a forest. Eat Tribe Elders. Gain a life. Fatal Push Obstructionist. So now we've kind of just like cleared out a bunch of the cards, and we just have to still have his Thrun in play. And like we're just gonna kill him with Thrun. I don't see them racing Thrun. They could, obviously, but we have Brutality and a Quagmire to push it over the edge, too. Delver of Secrets, sure. Sakura-Tribe Elder, sure. Alright, so first things first, smash. I think I'm pretty cool just killing this. Just gonna -2/-2 and kill the Delver and then play Tribe Elder. Cast Nimble Obstructionist. Anything but that. Not the Obstructionist. I think his card is really, really bad. I'm just gonna leave the Elder in play. Alright. Suppose the Quagmire could have got in also. They have like a Snapcaster Mage. It gets really ugly. I mean, just play Vendilion Click, you know? It's not that hard to play Vendilion Click in your deck. Also a wizard. Opt, and then another Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, Knight of Soul's Betrayal is they're bolting our Tribe Elder? That's interesting. I mean, Stifle is not that good of a card, and 3 mana is a lot. Imagine if we died here. We just have like double Lightning Bolt or double Wizard Lightning or something. It'd be pretty embarrassing. Alright, we block a snap because Mutavault has to be paid for. We're at 7 and they're at 5. I mean, we're probably going to lose this game, honestly. I mean, unfortunately, we keep playing against the card Remand, which is not a very popular card in the format, but is particularly good against us. That's pretty good. It's really bad against Remand, though. So I don't think we can actually attack. I think we just need to kill Obstructionist and say go. And hope this Delver doesn't flip. Because they just have 5 creatures with these Mutavaults. If they were at 4, it'd be a different story. But they can just go to 1 here pretty safely. Next turn we can return. God damn it. And I guess we're dead. Obviously flip Delver too. Also, if a Delver's in this deck, there's like 18 spells in this deck. Delver should basically never flip. But we're dead. Alright, I mean, what are you going to do? I don't think this deck's great, but people are insistent on remanding us. Kind of a tilt, honestly. But alright, well, we went 4-1 with this deck last time. Now we're 1-3. And I kind of wish I recorded the 4-1 for YouTube, but that's okay. Remand is very good against us. Not a commonly played card in Modern. Not a very good card in Modern in general, because the average mana cost of cards is like 0 to 2, you know? But what are you going to do? I don't think that matchup should be that bad for us. We have a lot of spot removal, but I guess the counter spells are good. Yeah, I don't know. What are you going to do? Run it back. I think I'm mostly happy with the changes that I made. I added a Last Hope to the main deck. I added an Arena to the main deck. I added the Traverse. That's been really bad. I should get rid of that. To put the 24th land back in. Kind of want the 4th Tracker. I think we're a little heavy on Search for tomorrow. I like the idea of it, but I think Tribe Elder is just a lot better than Search. You know, obviously the idea is to want a little bit more mana in our deck because we're playing, you know, Dark Petition and Seasons Past and stuff. But okay, I mean, this hand is fine. We also haven't drawn Tracker a lot, and that's the best card ever printed. And they're playing another Remand deck. I guess this is like a Jeskai Ascendancy deck or something. But again with the Remands. Alright, I'm going to take Remand. We have 2 more discard spells for other stuff. Pretty annoying, honestly. Fairy Conclave, Tribe Elder. People do love their remands. I don't want to cast these discard spells after they cast their ponders and stuff or whatever, ops, sleight of hand, etc. Okay. I don't really know what's going on. Sure seems like Jeskai Ascendancy, if I had to guess. Okay. Scry goes bottom top. Inquisition. Their hand is Opt, Thoughtscour, Fate Stitcher, and 3 lands. Okay. Doesn't seem particularly good. Thoughtscour. Milling Path to Exile. I don't know what's going on. honestly. Yeah, I like the idea of playing a second Nihil Spellbomb in this deck. Nihil Spellbomb is just kind of great. Would make the Traverse better too. Alright, I mean, more cantrips. Does anyone know what's going on? Anyone? Please, raise your hand if you know what's going on. Server goes top, top. Okay. That's a good draw. It's actually a very good draw. Because that kills an Ascendancy. Flooded Stone. They keep playing lands that aren't the lands we already know about. Why would they topped? I don't know what's going on. They have a Hollow Fountain in their hand and a Plains in their hand. They could have played either one of those instead of playing the fetch land and shuffling away their top. But they didn't, so alright. This one was bottom top. Am I interested in Thoughtseizing yet? I guess. Remand, Fate Stitcher, Faithless Looting. I guess we... Remand, I guess? Right. I mean, we have the answer to Ascendancy. We have the answer to Fate Stitcher. I assume they're going to discard Fate Stitcher here. Seems pretty hard. Yeah, this is our third remand matchup of this league, yes. Discarded Fate Stitcher, Hallowed Fountain. I think it's going to be pretty hard for them to go off, honestly. Alright, well, here it is. They found it. I suppose we just kill it. God, can we just draw a Tireless Tracker like one time? Just like ever? We're adding the fourth tracker. We're adding the fourth tracker. We've not played against a non-blue deck now. We have this choke in our sideboard too. Maybe we should have two chokes in our sideboard instead of one. Sakura-Tribe Elder going all the way here. Flashback looting. Discard Steam Vents Plains. Sega. I have a feeling that our Treetop Village is not long for this world.
Hey Flash, wanna hear a joke?
Alright, so we're getting pathed here. Nope, opt. I don't think they can actually win anymore because they've cast all their cantrips. We do have the drum set available if they start going off. We have our combo drum set. When our opponents combo us, we can play the drums. Visions from Beyond. Graveyard's got... Oh, man. It's got 20 cards in it. Shit. Alright, they just played Ancestral Recall. They found... That's their combo. Play every cantrip in the format, then play Ancestral Recall. Those who don't know, Visions from Beyond is a 1 blue draw card, except if a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it. Then you draw 3 cards. And nothing doing. Yeah, imagine if his Tribe Elder was a Grizzly Bear. They'd be dead, right? Field of Ruin. That's actually pretty good, too. Okay. So now we have an answer to 2 creatures. Thought Scour, sure. Path to Exile targeting Sakura-Tribe Elder. Get a land. Lightning Bolt. Alright, well, our clock is gone. But I think we are somewhat safe against Pyromancer's Ascension. That's a card that can beat us pretty good. Just gonna field this Fairy Conclave now so I have more mana for later. Hi, Burnsy. Everyone's hi to Burnsy. Hi, Burnsy. So they probably get to just like bolt us out here. They've only cast 1 lightning bolt. They're just gonna Ascension and then just copy it and draw their whole deck and stuff. Oh my god, yeah. That's annoying. I feel like they can't actually beat us with this card, but Ascension does actually win the game. So like now they have an active Ascension and 7 cards in their hand. They just need to cast a few lightning bolts and kill us. Like they can probably draw their whole deck next turn and then kill us with lightning bolt. Can I have a tilt? Might be drum set time. Sure. Oh, they're going for it this way, which is great for us. We have 2 kill spells in our hand, so. So. Kill it. They play a spell. We kill it again. Never mind. Unfortunately, we can't F6. Because we might need to actually cast this Fatal Push at some point. So we can't play drums. This is definitely the worst combo deck of all time, though, because it is actually turn 9. And they are maybe now going to kill us. However, that speaks ill of our deck because it is turn 9 and our opponent is going to combo kill us. Fate Stitcher. Oh, they have one in the graveyard. Alright, well, this better be a real good draw. A Pernicious Deed. It's close. They only have 13 cards left, so I don't know if they can actually kill us. That's kind of cool, I guess. Alright, now we can F6. What's up, Salty Ninja? You folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. A little disappointing stream so far. We played this Green-Black Seasons Pass deck on a donation bonus league on Tuesday, late Tuesday night, and went 4-1. I liked it a lot, so I updated it a bit and now we're 1-3 in this league. It's been kind of a weird league. We played against the card Remand in 3 different matchups. We lost some pretty good shadow draws. I think I made some deck building errors as well, but we are 1-3, which kind of sucks. But we're learning. I think this deck is pretty sweet. And I don't know. We're just battling. Crime and Punishment. That card's a little bad. Yeah, we obviously broke it. So I mean, they have 12 cards in their deck, so I don't think his Fate Stitcher in their graveyard can actually kill us. They can't cast. Like, they have to cast 16 spells. Unless they have some way to... They're Thought Scouring me. Okay, that's smart at least. Soccer, resub. The only thing better than a new sub is a returning sub. Thanks, Soccer. Appreciate that. We're currently at 399 subscriber points. That's awesome. We were above 400 on Tuesday, but, you know. Jim D. Fear. Oh, 8 spells. They have 2 of these, right? Well, 8 spells and 6 cards left. And a lot. The thing is that they actually can't cast that many spells because all their spells draw more. Like, they can't cast, like, Looting. It's 2. God, Remand. Alright, maybe we're dead. We're gonna drum set. Drum set time. Opponents combo kill us. What do? We play the drums. Here it is. What are they doing? We dead yet? 8, 7. Does Bolts do it too? We're almost assuredly dead. This thing is so hard to these little plastic, like, they're like not even drumsticks, they're like Q-tips basically. They're hard to use. Oh, now we're super dead. What's up, bud?
Can I play drums?
You want to play drums?
Yep.
Alright, you can play for 10 seconds. But you can't go crazy, you gotta actually play. You ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're dead. They killed us.
Mm-hmm.
Give a hand to John for playing drums. Oh, that stunk.
Hi.
See you later. Alright. That game, we obviously just never drew a threat, which is this. I mean, it might be a problem. We're pretty threat light. I mean, yeah, not a great game for us. We're gonna bring in Choke, Damping Sphere, Brutalities. Pithing Needle actually sounds kind of nice against the creature. I mean, they might end up going a little more. Might have like a transformational sideboard plan. It doesn't involve the graveyard or something. I don't know. But they got Downfall. Take out. I guess the pushes. Some number of pushes. Explosives. I mean, again, like, Seasons Past Dark Petition is not great because they're like a faster deck. Needling Fate Stitcher seems fine. A Brutality. This Land of the Last Hope seems pretty bad. Bring like Thrun or something. I don't even know. Like, their deck didn't really do anything. So let's do this, I guess. Tough league here. Man, I was pretty stoked for this deck too. I think this deck is still pretty cool. But alright. This hand is fine. I think the Searcher should probably go. I get the idea of them, but the card's just pretty weak. Like, Tribe Elder seems great, but Search tomorrow just seems kind of mopey. Also, if we ever draw a hand that has a Search and a discard spell, you want to cast discard spell first anyway. So I think Search should probably go. That's a good draw. Alright, they have a Lightning Bolt, Negate, Pyromancer's Ascension. If you're just sitting and welcome to the stream, this was a donation bonus league on Thursday night, but I like the deck so much I'm playing it again. I mean, we don't really care about Lightning Bolt. And we have Decay for Ascension. We also have Spellbomb for Ascension. Yeah. This is fine. So they have Bolt, Ascension, and 3 lands. I like Spellbomb a lot. I want more of these. We're still working on this deck. It's a work in progress, all right? We're not there yet. Just fetching a tap Steam Vents and playing. All right, that makes sense. Okay. Serum Visions, fine. Also, the 4th tracker, for the love of God, give me the 4th tracker, please. Right, Burnsy? I don't think we've cast Tireless Tracker this entire league. We have 3 of them in our deck. That's pretty good. I guess they have a lot of bolts in their hand. I guess we're going to wait on the ooze. Their hand just bolt, Ascension. So there's no point in just throwing away our ooze to a bolt. We'll just wait. Get him, Burnsy. Yeah, I didn't like that game either. Get him. That's me. Pyromancer's Ascension. At the moment, there's no reason to actually destroy this, so we're just going to chill, I think. I guess we're in for a good duress here. Alright, we cast it in the match we won. I'm sorry. Thought Scour, Visions, Lightning Bolt. I mean, we take 1 bolt. We might plow the way for our Scavenging Ooze. I guess we'll take a bolt. Thought Scour targeting them. Sure. They had 2 lands. What's Burnsy eating? That's nothing. Don't worry about it. Sure. Again, this was a donation bonus league for Bug Legacy. on Tuesday night, but I liked the deck so much I wanted to keep playing it. I'm just gonna chill, I guess. We could just nix the graveyard. Yeah, actually, let's hit the graveyard. That might inspire them to cast Bolt and get a counter on the Ascension. They don't know we have this, so yeah, I'll just do it. Got him. Explanation point deck list. So now that Bolt's gone, they have Visions and a few random cards. Oh, we do Tireless Tracker. But, oh, yeah, we can do it. Let's do it. I should have cast the... I was so excited I screwed up. I should have cast Tribe Elder first, obviously. If they had a Bolt, they would have cast it, I think, to put the second counter on the Ascension. So, I assume they don't have Bolt here. Right. But I should have cast the thing first. Jeskai Ascendancy. Visions from Beyond. Discard Fate Stitcher. Nice Scavenging Ooze, Jim. Nice Damping Sphere, Jim. Hello. So, yeah, this is fine. Could, like, eat our own Tribe Elder to get a Scavenging Ooze at a Bolt range, but I don't think that's really necessary. We want to keep it up for a possible another Fate Stitcher. Scry goes bottom top. Thought Scour for 2 mana. Targeting us, sure. They discard a Remand. Alright. And I can't cast any more spells, so I'm going to pump up my my thing to 4 toughness. They can't cast spells. There's a Damping Sphere in play, costs 3. Hello. Well, that's not going to work out for you, is it? What are you doing back there, Bernsey? Making a lot of noise. Get that Birds of Paradise alone. Game is ended. Concession. Feels good. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it as is. We could bring in Surgical. Like, I guess Surgicaling Fate Stitcher is fine. And now we're on the draw. Yeah, I don't know why Damnation is still in my deck, actually. So, let's bring in Surgical. We can got like Thragtusk too, so that's fun. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Serum Visions. I do think there's potential here. I'm a little disappointed in the results of this league, but we've played some pretty Got some pretty weird decks. Thanks for the host, obligatory. Yeah, this hand's not... It's not great, but it's fine. Field of Ruins is much better than Ghost Quarter in this deck because we're a very mana-hungry deck. We want to have a lot of good lands in play, so... So I don't necessarily want to just run out my Scavenging Ooze against some bolts. So I kind of want to keep this Catacombs for a possible push later on. I guess you have Surgical for Face Stitcher. I might want it for Tracker, though. Should guess Ballista on 1 here. It's pretty bad, but it's just something. Thanks for following, Net. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. We almost killed them with Sakura-Tribe Elder game 1. Maybe Ballista for 1 will be good enough. Game 3 against Ascendancy, we are 1-3 in this league. I don't know why I have a little status thing's not working. It's pretty finicky. Kind of just works when it wants to. Usually it's below me. We also got new emotes. Check them out. Jim D What, Jim D Fear, Jim D Punt, Jim D Hand. Check them out in chat. Subs only. If you're a sub, you get the access to the awesome emotes. Man, I just really want to draw Tireless Tracker ever. And I kind of want to hold this Catacomb for Tracker, but I guess Tracker is just a great draw no matter what. I want to get some extra green sources in play for our Scavenging Ooze. This is fine. Lightning Helix. Well, you want to know how it beats Goblin God? I guess Lightning Helix. I guess that's how they do it. Bork, bork, bork. Yeah, I always want to draw a Tracker. We need 4 Trackers in this deck. Fate Stitchy. That's pretty good for us. We get to kill this and Surgical it. So we also get to see their hand, which is pretty nice. I guess we don't have to Surgical it. We could just Scavenging Ooze it. And there are 2 creatures in graveyards. This is interesting. The thing is, if we kill it and ooze it, they just have more of them. They probably have a way to kill my ooze. I'm not even sure if I want to expose the ooze yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it and Surgical it. I don't think its Surgical is like that good against this deck. And this is one of the better cards to name, I suppose. So, and they have a Monastery Mentor in their hand. Oh god, we're gonna lose. Okay, well maybe we're dead. Their hand's actually insane. All right, so they brought in like Pyromancer and Monastery Mentor. That's a pretty big tilt. And we have a bunch of lands in our hand. That is a huge tilt. So yeah, like I said, I figured they would bring in some sort of like sideboardy non-graveyard plan. We just didn't see it in game 2, so like I just figured they didn't have it. Yeah, that's bad. That's true. We can leave one in the graveyard and eat it with Scavenging Ooze. You're right. You're right. Ah, crap. How do I undo that? Good play. Good play. Alright, well, now Ooze gets ahead of Bolt. That's pretty good. Oh, no, we only have one green. Oh. Now we just go Mentor Bolt. Crap. God damn it. That would have been a good play if we had 2 green. Twitch chat gets you again. Gets you again. Never was in the Twitch chat. What am I doing? Now we have to play this. Or they just kill us. Yeah, not a good play. Alright, well. We suck. We have some removal in our deck. That works too. Alright. That's fine by me. Alright, so they have Ascendancy, Serum Vision, Sleight of Hand. We can Dark Petition for something next turn. Did I board out Liliana Velasthope too, probably? Yeah, obviously. Okay. Discarding a Thought Scour. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, what do we got? We got a Liliana, right? Liliana the Veil. Heh, we have Choke. Can't cast Choke, though. Might have been better to... We could just get Choke. Just choke him out. He might die of his Monk, though. Maybe we should get Choke. Options are basically Liliana the Veil, Edict, and then we can just keep eating their hand. Or we can get Choke for next turn. I think Liliana's just better, actually. They have very few cards in hand. It's gonna be hard to go off with not much doing, and it makes looting a lot worse too. So I'm just gonna get the Liliana and Edict them. They could draw Bolt and kill it, which I guess is bad. Choke's pretty nice. Maybe it's just Choke. We have Field of Ruin, Hissing Quagmire. I'm getting Choke, screw it. Let's cast Spellbomb, and we'll draw a card, and then hopefully we'll draw a discard spell or something off the Spellbomb. Search for tomorrow. That's ugly. Alright. Oh no, we're dead. Yeah, I mean, we boarded bad, I guess. Once again, I thought they might board in some creatures and stuff. We didn't see them game 2, so we just didn't assume they would do it. We do not reveal Choke. They don't know about it. But we're just going to die to these creatures. So, it doesn't really matter. Like, we're taking 5 this turn, and they have 5 power in play. And we don't have a lot of answers to it. Like, that was the literal worst case scenario, was them playing multiple threats this turn. Would have also been good against Liliana as well. Just cast Search, get Forest, cast Choke. Yeah, I mean, we have like 1 turn basically to draw some sort of a threat or defensive card. That sucks. That's okay. I think we're learning here. I guess we just kill the Pyromancer. And then we have Quagmire to block with. Any spell is atrocious. If they have Path, we're dead. Ooh, okay. Good card. Not quite. I mean, any spell. Oh, it's like they just need to play a fetch land or an island and then tap for a blue cantrip, and we're dead, basically. So we are living on the edge here. That is not the spell we were looking for. Yeah, they just have 4 blue cards in their hand. I suppose the best one is Opt. Oh, it's on an island. I'm so dumb. That was a good draw. Yes. Okay, we're dead. Well, if I field it, they just get an untapped island. So it doesn't really do much. I'm not sure what our outs are at this point. Windswept Heath is definitely not an out. Alright. Kind of an embarrassing league, I'm not going to lie. I do have high hopes for this deck, but I mean, the old 1-4 is not too impressive. We did go 4-1 with this deck on Tuesday night. It was hours 14 and 15 of a 15-hour stream. Don't think I was playing particularly well, and it was an older version of a deck. And went 4-1. The deck felt really good. I'm going to work more on this deck because I like it. And you may all be discouraged by this performance, but I am not, because we are here to learn, you know? And I think as I always say on stream, the most important thing we're doing here is learning and experimenting and trying things out. I think the Search tomorrow's got to go, but I think Tribe Elder is very good. So I think cutting Search opens up a number of possibilities for us. We get to have 3 more slots. I actually think I want to add a Spellbomb and a Tracker. I might leave a Traverse. With a second Spellbomb in the deck, now we have another artifact for Delirium. I like a lot of what's happening here. You know? Choke is great. We just didn't... the problem was the Choke was great. We just didn't do anything otherwise, you know? There's a fear here that we're not going to be able to do enough stuff, you know? That was my initial fear. The deck ran pretty smoothly on Tuesday night. We kind of flooded a bit this time and just didn't do a lot. I think we were just drawing a lot better on Tuesday night, which is you know, it goes both ways, where it's like, yeah, we didn't draw well today, blah, 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 blah. But I think we just drew really well on Tuesday, and that skewed our perception of a deck. I think it was better than it was. So it still needs some work, I think. I do like that we're not playing any Tarmogoyf Dark Confidant style threats that just died removal spells. You know, Tireless Tracker usually leaves 2 clues in its wake, even if it dies, which I like. You know, we saw against the blue-white opponent, their hand was just Terminus, 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 Path, Path, and they just couldn't do anything, which is great. So I like that. Cast Down doesn't seem great. I wouldn't mind maybe nixing the Cast Down. Glissa, the Traitor, that card's not particularly good. But yeah, so there's something here, and I like it. I'm going to keep working on it. So just because you went 1-4 doesn't mean that you throw it in the garbage. It means maybe you should, but doesn't mean that you actually do. So for watching on YouTube, that's what you do for this video, but make sure you follow, and make sure you check me out on Twitter and on Twitch as well. So YouTube, deuces.